Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Rebel Chump channel. Today we have some updates on what's going on in Saberland, because it's gonna be super hectic this few months with the new Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi, almost at our doorsteps. You better believe it, but it will be crazy. And you can see it already with the amount of custom Saber releases this few months and the upcoming months. It's just crazy. Every Saber manufacturer, every Saber smith come with their own Sabers. Even the Saber installers started to do their own Saber hilt runs. It's a very big business by now, guys. It's really, we're talking about millions and millions of dollars in this industry. And it started off as a obscure niche long way before I even knew the level of custom Sabers as I know it now. Way beyond me. And then of course we had the massive wave when the TFA hit the cinemas, and that's where I also around that time discovered the fantastic life of custom Sabers. For example, like these. This is a simple one, but still, I mean, ooh. Man, I never get boring of this hobby, and it's just crazy. I've been involved with a lot of different hobbies, Like I always go from hobby to hobby, but this hobby is sticking like a magnet. And now, anyway, there will be a lot of custom reviews, custom Sabers being released this few months. We have Vaders Vault with the Brawler. They will do a few more runs. I don't want to announce too much about it, but they will announce more runs coming soon. The pachstore, several new Saber designs coming out very soon. We have Saberforge with a whole bunch of new Saber designs recently, with the Shodo hilts, and then upcoming a lot more hilts, including the new upgraded version of the Bane, the V2. I've speaking with Phil over the couple of months ago, and he showed me around half a year ago the new Bane design, which I think is still for the most part the same as it is now. And I'm really looking forward to do that, because that Saber will be really cool. And there's some other Saberforge Sabers is coming as well. Alta Sabers is also working on some stuff, so that will also come very soon. And then of course we have all the other Sabersmiths, Chaos Sabers coming with new Sabers, with the new improved Chaos KS4. Then we have other Sabersmiths coming with new the Saber designs, RVJ. Let me see, did I say that? RJV. I'm speaking very fast. One of my friends who has his own Saber installing shop, JB Garcia. Oh yeah, I always misspelled it. RGV Customs comes with their own Saber run. I'm looking forward to that. 7 chambers come with new hilts, and I'm not talking about the fast touch. There will be other hilt runs. Kaiser with Kaiser that recently released their Dark Saber, gonna do another Saber run, and I'm like absolutely all over it. I'm super stoked for that hilt run. It's gonna be amazing, guys. There's so many new hilts coming, and the variation between the hilt prices will vary a lot. So you have the really cheap ones, the very affordable economic Sabers, and then you have the high-end roof costing Sabers. And I feel that the roof is going up a little bit more in terms of Saber costs. The empties and install Sabers, I can see that their pricing are increasing, just because it's just demand, and it's just how economics work. But I see the price going up quite significantly for the higher end Sabers. It's always been on the higher end in terms of cost, but I feel it's gonna up a little bit more now. Sip of my tea. So it will be very hectic, and that ties into as my channel as well. There will be a lot of content going forward. So you already know every Saturday I have her custom reviews of custom sabers, so that will stay. That's already around 2 years like this. That will stay on this YouTube channel. Then we have the live gaming content every Monday. Gosh, I'm still waiting for that good microphone to come in. It's shipped from the US. It's a little bit delayed, but once that is in, it also allows me to do a lot more commentary with higher end quality video and audio, and that will reflect in doing a lot more frequent live videos like this. Not live, but a lot more frequent videos like this beyond the every Monday game living stream, every Wednesday toy review, and every Saturday custom saber review. There's also, I'm working on some partnerships, and then you have to think about loot box and similar companies to set up a sponsorship with the channel, so I can review their products and increase the content frequency. So I really gonna aim this coming few months for, and then going forward, and then I have to have a very strong regime in making sure I meet the schedule, and that will be very challenging, of course, but I really want to make that happen. Making sure that there's at least 4 to 5 days a week with content. So there will be those loot box types of reviews on the monthly basis from different companies. Now also with Etsy, if you are one of the people that are helping me out, there's I'm gonna do a lot of Etsy related entrepreneur review. So it's all Star Wars related content. Those are fantastic, highly skilled, crafted people that make Star Wars 3D printed stuff, or leather working stuff, or t-shirts or whatnot. So a lot of people have been already helping me out on Etsy. So if you're watching that now, your review will be up very soon. I just wait for that microphone because I want to make sure that everybody get the best quality of content. I just don't want to keep pushing out lower end content. I want to challenge myself and go up with everything that you see and enjoy, because I feel it must be involved. It's like a hobby. Like when you start drawing 2 years ago and you never draw before, you might not be a natural talent. Like I'm not a natural talent in doing this kind of presentations. I'm not a natural talent in making the edits and the video quality and the audio quality, but it has to progress over 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And if you're really into it, then it must something that you have to make progression with, because I feel like I need to push myself a little bit with that, otherwise it just stagnates. So that will happen. Also, of course, you know that the custom saber reviews happen every Saturday, and the nice thing is I have a whole bunch of new sabers coming. I also jumped on the core band deal where you could buy 3 sabers for $150 a pop. So I bought the KS4 and I teamed up with 2 other people, and I would like to thank you very much personally that you have helped me out, and then they got their own sabers respectively, because I didn't need to have 3 sabers in one go. Plus, of course, I need to look for my finances a little bit. I just changed my job, so the finances are running a little bit dry, so I cannot just toss down $450 for 3 empty hilts. But as you can hear, I'm going to more into the route of empty hilts, so there will be a lot more do-yourself content as well, where I'm gonna do the live soldering jobs, share that content with you. Like I start with the very simple stuff, guys. I'm not very good, okay? My equipment is also not the best. It's the low-end stuff, like cheaper soldering stuff and wiring, but it doesn't matter. It's just we're gonna start up wiring, and I'm gonna progressively get better at it. Now I'm not really taking any commissions, but what I will do, I will install the empty hilts with some basic electronics, and I will sell them off, of course, because most sabers I cannot keep. I sell them and buy them so I can keep doing reviews. So the electronics are a free extra, so you basically pay the money of an empty hilt and you get some free, like stun setup, for example, or stun saber setup. And especially with the Saberforge sabers, I'm gonna do a lot of those installs and then sell them for the same price. So I'm not gonna ask any money for the labor. You see in the video how the quality is, so you know exactly what you're buying if you buy it. It's not really commissions, it's just I want to progress with the hobby and basically having fun. So I do the electronic install because the electronics are very cheap. The ones that I'm gonna install in there will be very simple stun setups. So I don't have to pay any labor, etc. So you pay the price of an empty hilt with a basic stunt setup, and I think that's a lot of fun. And especially if you're more on a budget, or you need something in a rush, so you don't want to wait 2-3 months lead times for getting the empty hilt, then you can purchase it off of me for the new price, or the close to the new price, because it will be a basically brand new hilt with electronics installed. Also, we're gonna do the weathering, we're gonna do shattering, weathering, and stuff like that. So there will be a lot of do-yourself content as well, because I wanna. I see that my schedule is going already, because there's so many custom Saber stuff going on, that my schedule is already way into February 2018 in terms of having weekly videos lined up. Like, my schedule is already fully booked on YouTube, and the videos are mostly done already edited, done. I can set and forget this coming few months of it, because there's so many Sabers this last few months and the coming few months, that there's like unlimited content for me to keep making them. It's just, as long as my fundings are there, I can keep buying stuff and review it, and then hopefully you guys help me out with keeping the channel alive by either helping buying a Saber from me, or doing a Patreon pledge, because of course I have the Patreon page, which is really helpful. I already have some people donating to me. I would like, again, thank you very much for helping out. With the live streams on every Monday of the gaming streams, I also have Super Chat. That's something from YouTube where you can donate, let's say $1 or something, and really guys, it's a really small amount, is already really helping me. If you want to have this content continue to come and grow, and having more frequent content, custom Sabers, toys, and gaming content, please help me out, because you guys really help me grow the channel, and without your support, basically, I cannot grow. And that is how it unfortunately works on YouTube, because the revenue that I get from the commercials that you see in the YouTube channel is like so low. That is like negligible, but I really want to sustain the incoming videos. The content is not about money going to my wallet, it's money going to the reviews and the content, so I can grow and grow and grow and grow, and have bigger audience, have more viewers, have more content, more frequent content I already have, and continue to give like an elaborate library of documented material. So all the custom Saber reviews, you can watch them 10 years from now, and still gives you all the insight, all the technical details, the full review, and personal opinions and whatnot about that Saber, because this hobby is to stay. This hobby will be here another decade or two, for sure, because there's also a lot of money invested in it by people making their bread of it. So it is here to stay. It's going to take another at least 20 years before that hobby starts to decline, and I probably don't think it will ever decline, because it just ties into the nerdy collector atmosphere, where you can collect Funko Pops or toys or gaming. It all comes together. It's like yeah, it's basically a way of life. Yeah, sounds weird, but it just, yeah, it intertwines with your daily life, and it's really cool. So it's gonna be very excited. I'm gonna do a lot of these frequent update videos on custom Sabers, news, etc., and the toy reviews. It just comes down on getting that microphone in, because I really want to have that predefined setup, easy to talk, easy to swipe some information on the screen, show website, show Facebook groups, show pictures, movies, whatever, so you guys can exactly see what I'm talking about while we're doing this rambling stuff. So I hope you like that video, and I hope the microphone is in tomorrow, otherwise I won't have a proper live gaming stream on Monday, and then I need to revert to that shitty old microphone, and believe me guys, that is really horrible. It's like talking into a Coke can, an empty Coke can or something. It's just, I don't want to do it. So that's it. Oh, I also would like to thank Aaron Lynn from the pachstore, or Wonder Sabers, for allowing me over this weekend and let me play with all his sabers. He has a ton of new sabers coming up. The pachstore is doing an amazing job. Recently they sold the Count Dooku and Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber, and I had a chance to play with them, make reviews of them, and believe me, those sabers are fantastic. And a lot of people praise them for their limited runs of these awesome sabers, because they make them accurate, they make them affordable, and they deliver in a smaller time frame than some of the other saber companies, where you have to wait 6 months, 8 months, 1 year for a limited saber run, and the pricing is also often much higher. So anyway, that's it. Probably, hopefully, gaming content tomorrow. I really want to continue with the storyline of the Jedi Academy, because I'm really like, I'm so nervous. I actually want to play on the computer now, but I know like if I do that, I ruin the story for myself, because I know the story then, and I want to be surprised and do that live with you guys and have that gaming content and the feedback and talk with you guys. So hopefully, pray to the gods, hopefully Monday I have that microphone, and then we can kick ass in the wonderful world of Jedi Academy. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.